Hi, I'm Shelley Wood. You might know me from shelleywood.com. This is my tiny sewing room where I make doll clothes sewing videos. Today, I'm going to show you how to sew a skirt with a little ruffle for 11 to 12 inch fashion dolls like Live Dolls, Mattel's Barbie, Vintage Tammy or Vintage Francie or even Vintage Barbie, and of course the Disney Princess fashion dolls. But before we begin, please go to my website shelleywood.com to download this free printable sewing pattern. There's a helpful link to my website's gallery of free patterns in the description below this video. Use the pattern to cut out 2 pieces of fabric. 100% cotton or a cotton polyester blend works well. You're going to hem the ruffle. I like to use a double fold hem for this. Then create a casing along the shorter piece. Here's a little video clip to show what a casing looks like, but if you do need a little more help with casings, I have a video tutorial that shows you how to use a casing with elastic. The links to the casing tutorial and others are below this video on YouTube. Now you're going to gather the ruffle, but don't tie a knot at the end of your gathers until you've pinned the ruffle to the skirt to make sure it fits. Now you're ready to tie that knot in the ruffle gathers. Now you attach the ruffle. I like to use backstitch for this. Make sure you're attaching along the raw edge with right sides together. You don't want to attach it at the casing. There's a link to my backstitch tutorial if you need help with hand stitching in the description below this video on YouTube. Measure your doll's waist for elastic. Cut a length of elastic to fit the doll and attach a tiny safety pin to one end of the elastic. Send the elastic through the skirt's casing. Again, there is a video that shows how to do this in detail. And here's a little clip of me doing that same thing. When you get to the end of the elastic, you're going to want to put a straight pin in to hold it in place so that the elastic doesn't slip back inside while you finish pulling it through. Fold your skirt in half with your right sides together. If you happen to have a printed fabric, you need to think about right sides. And now you're going to sew from the waist of the skirt to the hem. Again, I use the back stitch for that. Invert your skirt. This is actually a video clip of a bigger skirt, but the same idea holds true. And then try it on your doll. Oh my goodness, she looks so cute in that little floral pattern skirt. And here's one in more of a solid yellow. Remember, this skirt pattern fits a lot of different fashion dolls. And for lots of free printable sewing patterns to fit dolls of many shapes and various sizes, remember to visit my website shelleywood.com, where there's free doll clothes patterns and lots more. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos and free patterns, please tell your friends about my website where you can find free patterns for doll clothes like this dress and many more. Bye-bye.